Yo, hello everyone and welcome back to Dividend Investor. Back today with another video. Before we get into the context of the video, guys, if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit a like on this video, get in the comments and comment, boost that algorithm out. As you know, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And that would just mean the world to me if you did that, guys. So yeah, that's it for the introduction. Today, it's just not necessarily a portfolio update for you per se. I'm going to go through my stocks, but not into as much detail today, because as the video today is going to be more based around, as it is my 1 year anniversary mark since I started investing in the stock market, since I learned about dividend investing, wanting to change my financial future for the better. So I just thought I'd give a little bit of a briefing on what I've learned during the last year, what mistakes I've made, and what I hope to do better for the future. But obviously, before I go into all that, I'll just sort of go into a run over of the stocks, as I'm going to give it a little portfolio update, but just go over how I'm doing overall, not have a look in over the last 7 days, as I'm not going to get a chance to do a video this week, but I'll have a portfolio update for you, a full one next week. Oh, that's good. I've got a friend who signed up to my free share. Thanks whoever signed up for that one. I appreciate it. So I'm up 5.5% with AbbVie overall, which is good. I'm not in the green with that many. I'm down 1.21% with Verizon. I'm up 12.5% with AT&T, which is quite good. Yeah, that is very good. I was up a lot more, but obviously the economy's shot to pieces at the moment, so it is what it is. The next, Colgate, I'm up just 1% with them. 5.82% up in Coca-Cola. This isn't bad. 3 out of 4, sorry. 4 or 5? I can't even count today. 4 out of 5 I'm up with there. Microsoft up 10%. Which is good. There was a lot more again. Johnson & Johnson up 7.5%. Starbucks were down a whopping 30%. Well, I did the video a few days ago on Starbucks showing you, but they've been obviously crippled recently, as you can see there. Last month down 33.9%. Then next up is Ford, who I'm down 44% with. Ford, to be fair, since I've been investing, they've not been that great. Sort of a company I've been itching to sell, really, but I can't take a loss of 44%, so let's just try and dollar cost average of them and see how they do in the near to mid-term future. Pfizer down 7.63% overall. Next up, PepsiCo, I'm down 3.4% overall. And Walmart, I'm up 7.74%, which is not too bad. Imperial Brands, obviously the tobacco industry is suffering as well. Any sort of companies that have people going into stores buying, they do suffer at the moment. As obviously people being told to self-isolate. I currently am self-isolating myself, so while I'm off work I thought I'd get some videos done, but mainly I'll be concentrating on looking after my family over this period. So next is Shell. Shell down 60%. The oil and gas industry have took an absolute hit this last month. Whoa. Shell started the month at just under £20, now under £10. Unbelievable buying opportunity I see though. But Shell, this is probably the lowest they've been since the 2009 times. Obviously they got to around £14 was the lowest, £13 back in 2016, but this is an absolute low at the moment. As you'll see now with BP again, down not quite as much as Shell, but I'm down 50% with them. Oriental Income down 29.89%. BA Tobacco down 7.31%. HSBC are down 17.89%. Banks have been hit quite a bit as well in the UK. Obviously HSBC and Lloyds have had the problems before all this outbreak, and Lloyds will come to shortly. Next, Lloyds. I've bought some more shares in Lloyds, but again today they've been performing poorly. Who are we've got next? We've got Intel, are up 11.41%. The S&P 500, I did buy this as it's a good overall tracker as well for the US stocks. Obviously down, they're at the lowest they've been for the last year. But obviously overall the S&P 500 does tend to recover. You can see a little blotch there where we're at now, but it does, any falls it gets, it does tend to have an even greater rise. So could be a good time to invest in the S&P 500. Next is National Grid. I'm clicking into it, mate, like I'm doing a full portfolio update. I apologise. 10.5% up. Wells Fargo again. American Bank down 31.54%. Taylor Wimpey down 40%. These had a great year up until 17th of Feb. They would have been up 25%. But in the space of a month, boom, down 34%. So that's the nature of the stock market, guys. But obviously a great buying opportunity for Taylor Wimpey. I'm assuming in the future they will recover from this and grow even stronger. So they would have been up 30% over the last 6 years. And then yeah, that is it. That is it for the stocks, guys. As you can see, the portfolio is down £350. Obviously, the last 7 days it's been an absolute roller coaster ride. But today we're up slightly today, which is not too bad. Last month down, obviously quite a lot. £3,900. We was at one point where I was in £300 in profit. So technically, I'm down £700 if you include the profit as well. But as I said at the start of the video, guys, I've been investing for 1 year on dividend investing now for 1 year on the Freetrade app. So I'll go back to my very first purchases. It's not exactly a year, but by the time I release the video in a day or two, it'll be exactly a year. So as you can see, I didn't invest a lot at first, just a few bits here and there. I had a little play about, seeing what Lloyd's are, my OG, they've been there since day one. I just have a play around with some sort of stocks and obviously learning more on YouTube and reading books, that sort of stuff. One of the main things I've learned, guys, is this is in playing into the how the world is now, is you need to have some good bit of cash in reserve. Don't plough all your money into stocks. It's better to invest a little each time rather than a whole. Say if you get a few £100, I'd invest maybe a couple hundred of it and then put £100 away. Just keep doing that. And obviously, when times like this happen, when the stock market absolutely tanks, you'll have money in reserve then to dollar cost average in all your positions, which is something I haven't really done. And I should have done it, but I've not. But I've learned from it. So you live and learn. Let's say you've got to learn from your mistakes. So I'll be saving a bit more cash as well as investing as well. The next thing, it ties into it, investing little rather than lots. Obviously, I do think it's better to try and get in, rather than buy 50 shares in one go one day, then not buying any more for the next 2 months. Just try and buy little bits here and there. It's because sometimes you'll get it when the cost is down and when the cost is up. But I do think overall it's better investing little rather than lots, especially for the long term. So yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Just a quick briefing on the portfolio and at my 1 year anniversary since I started investing. It's been the best year of my life since. I've enjoyed every minute of it, even the rocky parts now I'm even loving. But yeah, so what I'll do is, guys, I'll put a link in the description also, and I've signed up to Freetrade and Trading 212, which are 2 UK brokerages. And if you sign up to those, you get, I think with Freetrade, if you sign up, deposit £1, you get a share up to £200. And Trading 212, I'm not sure if it's similar, but I know you have to do a similar thing. You have to deposit £1, and then you'll get a free share, I think, within the next week or so. I've received 1 dividend, I think, this week. Bought a few positions, Oriental Income and Lloyd's. So I've received 2 dividends this week. I got one off Johnson & Johnson on the 10th of March for £1.24. 10th of March, and then on the 12th of March I got a 69p dividend from Microsoft. So I'm going to wrap this video there, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, get in the comments. I obviously love the interaction, as I've said before. So guys, on that, I'm going to leave you. Take care.